Fucking jail cell with the walls and fucking cave in.
I can't talk to you, man. Just go back for the time being.
The cunts who do that fucking job just put me a fucking issue. Can't even write the correct fucking time. Fucking paper.
Go back to your room.
See what I fucking mean? Get the fuck back in your room, you cunt! Too fucking late! I can't get back in the fucking room!
Fuck.
Well, take me somewhere where the fucking walls won't cave in!
So he's saying he wants to go somewhere where the walls won't cave in. Poor guy.
Over a fucking fortnight I've been here. I'm not fucking staying here any fucking longer. Why open the fucking door? Let's have a fucking go.
So it sounds like they want this guy to stay here longer, which is concerning for me because he's stayed here for 14 days.
Mate, you gotta calm down or you're
Mate,
gonna
you gotta take me somewhere fucking else.
calm down or you're gonna get fucking gassed.
Fucking do it then.
Alright, get back.
It's not gonna fucking change the fact that I'm fucking pissed off.
Stay there.
I don't even have a fucking crossword to fucking fill in.
Hi, there's a guy going off his head. You obviously know that. There's a guy going off his head upstairs. He's punching walls. Yeah, can I ask why is he doing that? Is he supposed to be released from police quarantine? Yeah, but... Jeez, okay, bye. Fuck. Fuck. I think he's my next door neighbour. I don't think he's having a good day. But I heard him say, I'll say it again, that he was supposed to be released. And this is what I get worried about. I'm supposed to be released at 11:59 on Tuesday night. And he's still here. And I reckon I'm scared that after spending 14 days here, 338 hours in one room with no air, and then they tell you can't leave, I reckon I would go off as well. People can't understand the insanity of hotel police quarantine when you can't get any fucking air in here at all. It's madness. It's absolute madness. And you have, what do you have, 7 tests in here? Like he's negative COVID. I feel for this guy. He's surrounded by police.
Protect the health system, we've got everybody locked down. We're going to move to a situation where, to protect the health system, we're going to lock out people who are not vaccinated and can be. If you're making the choice not to get vaccinated, then you're making the wrong choice. You're making the wrong choice. And for safety's sake, and for the back to that point about how much work our nurses have to do, as this becomes absolutely a pandemic of the unvaccinated and we open everything up, it's not going to be safe for people who are not vaccinated to be roaming around the place spreading the virus. That's what they'll be doing. So there's every reason to get vaccinated. And there are appointments available, and there'll be even more appointments available throughout September, October, November. Let's get to those thresholds as fast as we possibly can. But yes, there's going to be a vaccinated economy, and you get to participate in that if you are vaccinated. Now that's not right now, because of course there's many more people who want to get vaccinated than we actually can get through the system. But we're going to get to a point where everybody who can get vaccinated will have been offered the chance to do so. And we are not going to have a situation, well, at least not in Victoria, where we lock the whole place down to protect people who won't protect themselves. These Go and get vaccinated. There's 11,000 AZ appointments available this week, 2,000 Pfizer appointments available this week. We'll have more to say with those additional stocks.
Shalom. Kahalam Yalah, Allah Hayanawa, Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well, who taught me this truth, enough respect and salutations to the fellow AHTHAM, the house of David, the hopefully elect. Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BARAK to you, AHTHAM, as well as the Aquat that are listening and learning. So this is your brother Yahawah from the Birmingham branch coming to you again with this 100% doctrine. And more draconian measures and mandates are coming. More decrees, unjust and unrighteous decrees. And you people in America, you're going to be taken off guard. Those of you that are not in this circle, that are not adhering or taking heed to the prophecies. And don't say we didn't warn you. We want that blood off our hands. So your blood is going to be upon your hands and upon your head. Revelation 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. You see that? Well, hey, put a smile on your face, brothers and sisters. All right, we almost out of here because this time is running short. It says, and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. And when people are kept in on each side, you're surrounded about, you're compassed with armies. You know, in this case would be what? The police. People will lose it, man. You're going to have some maniac attitudes coming out of this, man. It says, the devil's come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And ever since the prophets, starting with the apostles, first and foremost, Elder Abba, you know, got on the scene, they knew that the children of Israel was building that third temple, that spiritual temple. You can't see with carnal flesh, you know, eyes. You can't see this temple. It's strictly the spirit. All right? Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 19, down to the 43rd verse, and it reads, matter of fact, let's go at 41. It says, and this took place already, but it's also relevant today. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it. What city? All right, we're a people before we're a place. Okay, that's the city, Jerusalem. All right, Yasharallah. Verse 42, saying, if thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this day, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes. If you know, taking refuge with Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI within this ministry would give you that peace, and Lord willing, that rest. If we continue in that, you know what's good for you. But guess what? It's hid from thine eyes. Why? For the day shall come upon thee, that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side. And again, it happened before, and it's going to happen again. These people in Australia, they are bugging out. The measures coming down from those heads, those people that's in charge. All right? They have no moral conduct about themselves. You see? Let's continue. Let's because this word trench is that's war talk, man. You know? And that's how you compare somebody about. But it's the modern day world we in. When you're surrounded by police, military, you know, especially in the hotel room, I can see how that can get very frustrating, very irritating, right? Let's go to the book of Sirach. I was thinking right quick. Salakia. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6. Salakia, chapter 51, starting at verse 6. It says, by an accusation to the king from an unrighteous tongue. My soul drew near, even unto death. My life was near to the hell beneath. Let's read this again. My life was near to the hell beneath. What's hell beneath? That means you're dead. That means you're in the grave. All right, and this is one of many scriptures that explain to you that hell is not a physical place you go to be tormented. It's simply the grave and the ground, right? And this is what the scripture's saying. However, that accusation to the king from an unrighteous tongue, and who is the face of this new strand, the old strand, and any other strand in between? You Jakes out there, man. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 7, they compassed me on every side, and there was no man, I mean no man, to help me. I looked for the succor of men, but there was none. And you're going to be looking to your leaders of Israel. What this guy is, Grandmaster Flash, where is he? You're going to be looking at them old rusty-ass Dracos or choppers. They're not going to save you. They're not. It says, what it says, then, verse 8, then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and saveth them out of the hands of the enemies. Again, it happened before, it's going to happen again. All right? Hey, we came up out of Egypt with great sustenance. This not going to be so this go around, but we will come up out of America, man. Babylon the Great. The elect will, you know. And we are pushing and striving to be the hopeful elect. You see? And hopefully the Lord keep us. Okay? Let's go. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. That's right. Even though these people might not seem or deemed to be of Israel, but we're scattered. You best believe there are Israelites in Australia. There's Israelites from New Zealand all the way to the west coast and of Africa, man, for that matter. All up in the Asias, the European nations, Germany, Russia. We're scattered everywhere, man. And see, this is going to take place in America. It's soon to come here to this place of America, man. And this is why we are blowing the trumpet, man. All right? 2nd Esdras 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You got to have a pass. Again, you about to see some maniacs out here, man. You about to see some insane behavior. Something that you have never seen in your life, your entire life. If you're not girded up, all right, with the truth of the Lord, you know, taking that shield of faith, you're going to get caught off guard and you're going to get caught in the crosshairs. You see? Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Again, you got your hardcore gangsters on each and every block, in the corners and the cuts, you know, chopping up game, selling drugs to our people. Those are the main ones that's going to be afraid. Their face is going to turn to blackness and paleness, man. Right? Let's go to the book of Matthew. A couple more scriptures, we'll end it off. Matthew 24. And this is verse 8, and it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. You're going to know when we in Jacob's trouble, man, like the elder say. You're going to know, man, the elder Manatazat, South Carolina. You're going to damn well know you in Jacob's trouble. No, it's not now. No, it's not then. This is that. And you know, you got these certain people claiming themselves to be leaders, but they don't know, all right, when shit finna hit the fan, because they're going to get caught in the crosshairs. You know? Go to the book of Revelation. Because we are given instruction, man. Right? And this is one of those instructions. Revelation 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. This man was over there, 300 plus hours? How many of you can stay within a room 300 plus hours, man? No chemtrail air. You get sick for not breathing chemtrails, man. Hey, how you like them apples? It's coming. You best believe when you see those tanks, those troops walking down the hoods, trying to keep you in because you trying to so-called quarantine you, you'll know that a prophet have been among you. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, a period of time. It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And this is what's promised to the men, you know, that loves him, to the men that follow and keep his commandment. And remind you, I said mint, not mints. You see? Because the ultimate thing to do is what? Feed thy sheep. Lord willing, this is edifying and comforting. On to the next one. Shalom.